So here's the problem. We've got a huge case, works super well for transporting C-stands, light stands, long items that a lot of filmmakers need. However, the issue with this case is that it doesn't have any wheels. So we are gonna put some wheels on today. I went for the 2-inch diameter casters. I don't want the case dragging on the ground. We'll give this a shot. I'm using number 1024 coarse thread bolts for this. And then I've got some nuts and washers. Thread lock, best friend, especially with casters, because as you roll things, fasteners will loosen over time, so don't want to be down a caster in the middle of the airport either. Got some drills, my drill bits, but you really don't need a lot to do something like this. Oh, where's my nice measuring tape? Oh, it's over there, it's too far. Okay. Don't judge me. That is our center. Where's that radius? Kind of like right there. Kind of have to start a little bit more in to make sure again that top plate is really flush. Whoever puts these labels on parts, always cut away from your body and vital organs. Oh my God. Nice and squared up. Mark our first hole, and I'm gonna mark our second hole. So I'm gonna grab a 7/32 drill bit. Oh, I only brought one battery. That's smart. Don't you love that smell of burning plastic? Wonderful. If I had a deburring device, I would use that, but I don't. I picked 3/4 inch bolts. I probably could have went smaller. Got a little wrench, make my life a little easier. Why not? To treat myself sometimes. Okay, you're gonna take the one battery you brought and you're gonna put it on your impact drill. And you're gonna tighten the bolt. This is not the final tightening, so don't go crazy. Now, I've only put 2 bolts on, but it does feel really pretty snug, which is nice. Yeah, I definitely could have gone with smaller than 3/4 bolts. Ooh, look at that. Safe to say that I can add the other caster on the other side, drill out all the holes. We'll come back and I'll show you how I kind of finish this up. Okay, so I have all the holes drilled for these, and in that time I realized I actually only bought one 4-pack of bolts when I really need 8 because there are 8 holes. So I will have to go to the hardware store and get more bolts, but I will still continue on with this very important video. So take your 4 stupid bolts, get some Loctite. I chose the blue so I could take it off if I do change my mind in the future. You can do permanent bond. You don't have to use Loctite if you just wanna, roll the dice and see what happens. You live your life. This stuff stains and I really don't always enjoy working with it. Bottle looks red, but it comes out blue. Add a little bit along the threads. That'll do just fine. I got most of the label off of the top plate of this caster. The other one came off a lot better. Anyways, the reason why I did that is because I'm actually going to add a little bit of a glue, also from Loctite, that bonds with metal and plastic. Got my first bolt with Loctite. I'm also going to add the washer on the interior of it, so it really helps with that kind of like surface tension, because the top plate and then this washer will be pushed against each other and just maintain like this even pressure. I don't know. I didn't go to engineering school, I went to art school. Gonna add Loctite on another bolt here. Gonna add the next bolt. If I was somebody who wanted to spend more time on this, I would pick the camera up and show you. But essentially, I'm holding the nut on one end and then I'm gonna screw the bolt in on the other side to tighten it up. That's all I want, just one little click from the impact driver like that. That's all you need. You don't want to go crazy with that. This is driving me crazy. This is one of my favorite things. I can't remember what it's called. What I love about this is that you can adjust the tension and then boom. Now between a nice snug fastener with the bolt and the Loctite and that glue is going to cure for 24 hours, I think this is going to be pretty good and withstand a lot of stuff. I'll do the other side and then test it out. I knew it. I knew I would spill. Okay. Obviously, I'll have to add the other 2 bolts to each at a future time. But for now, we can take off our painter's tape. Let's test this thing out. Hey. Okay. I can't go super low because it hits the case. But this is perfect. This is like a nice angle. Yeah, this will work really nice. Thanks so much for hanging with me, and maybe I'll do more of these. Maybe I won't. I don't know.